Hi, this is Redeeming Sense. My name is Lou Lalit, and I am so grateful to welcome you on this Giving Tuesday. This is December 3rd, 2024. And on this Giving Tuesday, I would like to talk to you about a challenge that Redeeming Sense is putting on for the entire month of December. And it is this: make all the money you can, save all the money you can, and give all the money you can. These, this is the challenge. How can we make all the money we can and save all the money we can and give all the money we can? So, first, let me say that this is not something that I came up with. This is something that John Wesley wrote. And I think it's very appropriate on this Giving Tuesday to talk about. And as we begin talking about money on this channel, I think it's helpful to begin with this challenge and to get you out of the status quo, so to speak. What is the status quo? We believe that, okay, this is my income, this is my salary, so I'm just okay with it. I don't try to change it, I don't try to improve it, whatever. So I just go to work and make what I make. Okay. So on the one hand, it's helpful to talk about contentment, to talk about gratitude. So if this is what the Lord has given you, because I believe in God providing. And so yes, I understand that it's important to be grateful. But part of what God gave you is this gift to be able to bear fruit. Okay? So we have this parable of the talents in Matthew 25 that says that a master gave one of his servants 5 talents. And what ended up happening is that the servant turned those 5 talents into 10. And so there is this idea of growing what you have been given. And so that's what we are asking you to do, to try to do. So what are some ways that you can make more? Okay, one way to make more is to actually go to work. If you don't have a job, get a job. If you do have a job, see if you can pick up an extra shift. Okay, so you could just start by having another shift, or maybe by just working maybe an extra hour each time that you work. So you can extend your shift by an hour or two, or something like that. Obviously, you would need to talk to your manager and see how that works. And so that's one way that you can do it. So let's say you don't have the option of getting another shift or getting overtime at your job. Maybe what you could do is to do something on the side. So here we call them side hustles or a side gig that you could do. So how do you do that? Well, you find some things that you know that you can do. Maybe you know how to tutor math, or maybe you know how to bake goodies. Maybe you know how to teach dance or something like that. No matter what it is, or maybe you know how to clean houses or whatever, be willing to just advertise what you know. You advertise your services and see if you can sell that to 1 or 5 people who may be interested, and that will just help you make a little bit more. So we do think that even if it is as a challenge, that you can certainly for the month of December see how you can earn a little bit more money this time. So the second thing that we say that you need to save a little bit more. So if we talk about the same scenarios that we talked about in making more, let's say you don't have a job. So if you don't have a job and you don't have an income, so it may be, you may feel like, well, I don't have anything to give. Well, that's not necessarily true. You may have extra clothes that you haven't worn in a while. You could sell those And then you could take that money and save it. Yeah, you can put it in a savings account. You can put that in a high yield savings account. You can begin a retirement account if you don't have one, or if you have one already, you can put that money in a retirement account. So that's one thing you can do, and that would be very, very helpful for you. If you don't have a job, and like we said, that you can get a job, and then if you used to save 5%, maybe you could try to see, okay, for the month of December, I'm going to see if I can save 5.5% or 5.7% or 6 or 8 or 10%. Okay, so you just go a little bit more than what you've done before. Um, Other ways that you can save is to reduce the amount that you spend. So you may need to look at your budget and see um, if you could spend a little bit less on your groceries, or you could spend a little bit less on the shoes that you get, or a little bit less on the presents that you are getting ready to give uh, this month for Christmas. So you could find a way to lower your expenses so that in the amount that you save, don't just spend it on something else, just put that away and save that. Okay, now on this Giving Tuesday, um, I think it's helpful for you to give more. So that's part of the challenge. So if you've never given before, this is a perfect opportunity for you to look at certain organizations out there that are aligned with the things that matter to you, the things that you enjoy, the things that you would promote, and then see if you can give them maybe $5 or $10 or 15 or 25 or $50 or anything at all. Because if you've never given, anything you give will be more than before. If you used to give a certain percentage, see if you could raise that by, I don't know, half a point or by a point or something like that. Anything helps. So for me, I think of places like Compassion International, like Samaritan Purse. I think of my church that I give to. I think of people in the area who are in need. So I'm always looking for ways to do that. Family members, maybe some people who may need a little boost this holiday season. So anything at all. But I'm not here to tell you what to give to. I'm just here to tell you that challenge yourself and see if you can give a little bit more. Why do we have this challenge? It's because we believe in self transcending, we believe in bettering ourselves, and we believe in not flatlining. Because if you just stay, you keep the status quo, that's dying. We want to evolve, we want to get better. So I hope that this helps you. If it brought value to you, please consider subscribing. Please consider liking this video and sharing it with others who will need it, because if we all get better together, the world will be a better place. We'll see you tomorrow for another episode with Redeeming Sense.